Welcome to practice number 8 of the first course, Alphabet and Pronunciation. I want to write these two words from lesson 8 of this course, قلب and ترك. I know we are yet to start the writing course, but I want you all to be familiar with writing even before we start it. As I mentioned before, we only studied the isolated format of each letter. However, when we come to Arabic writing, letters change based on their position in the word. Let me use an English example to clarify this issue. When we write English, let's say the word cat, which contains the letters C, A, and T. The process is very simple. I will only put these letters in the correct order and leave gaps in between. So letter C comes first, then we leave a small gap, letter A comes second, and lastly letter T. And as you can see, the shapes of the letters within the word are the same of the original shapes, and we always have gaps in between the letters. On the other hand, Arabic writing is different. A word or the word shows up as one single entity, as you can see here. There is no any gaps between the letters like here. We literally join the letters of the same word using horizontal lines, as you can see here. This line and this line. So this is the first letter, this is the second one, and this is the third one. And as you see, the shapes of these letters are different from their isolated or original shapes. So let me analyze the words or the components of this word. The first letter is letter Qa. We write it like this, as we studied before. The second one is letter La. We write it like this. And the last one is letter Ba. These are the three letters of this word. Okay, the first step is to shape these letters based on their position. This one is a start face. This one is a middle face. This one is a tail face. When we shape this one as a start face, the first step is to delete this curve and stretch a line to the left, like this. This line is what we are going to use to join the letter with the next one. The second one, letter La, when we shape it, we again delete the curve and stretch two lines, one to the left and one to the right, because this one is in the middle. It needs to be joined from both sides. So like this, here is the horizontal line to the left, and here is the horizontal line to the right. And the last one is only joined from the right, so we only stretch a line to the right side. So what is remaining? Joining. We will join only these horizontal lines together, and finally we get the word. Let me do it all in one step. We will start from here. Letter Qa comes first, letter La comes next, and then letter Ba. And don't forget the dots. And that's it. So first we analyze the word into its components letters. Then we shape each letter based on its position. And finally we join these letters together using horizontal lines. Let's now move to the second word, ترك. As I said before, Arabic words show up as one single entity. There is no gaps within a word. But in some special cases, we can see some gaps. Like here, we have a gap here between letter Ra and letter K. How can we get this gap? We will know more in the writing course. But now, let me follow the same steps. First, I will analyze this word into its components letters. The first one is letter T. The second one is letter Ra. Write it like this. And the third one is letter K. Okay, fine. The next step is to shape these three letters based on their position. This one, obviously, is a start face because it's the first letter in the word. This one is a middle face and this one is a tail face. When we shape this one, we will remove this pen and stretch a line. We only remove this pen like this. Okay? The second one is a special case. This letter is only joined from one side, the right side. It cannot be joined from the left side. This one is one of 6 letters that follow the same rule. Only join them from the right side. So here, I will only stretch a line to the right, like this. And the last one, we will leave a gap here because this one cannot be joined from the left. And we write the same isolated shape, like this. Now, what is remaining? Joining. And because we have only 2 horizontal lines here, the joining will be only here. There is no any joining here. So let me do it all in one step. The first one, T. The second, Ra. And the third, K. And that's it. This is the word. So the steps again are to first analyze the word to its components, then shape each one of those letters to its face, whether it's a start face, a middle, or a tail face, and lastly, join.